Go a bit quicker.
It's coming started, yeah?
Yeah.
Because this is
the raised room.
The raised room, yeah. I know it's very reasonable, by the way. It's 110 metres only.
Right.
The whole place is, including the Mirapesits, about 200 metres.
Right.
Yeah? Plus the 40 metre extra. But
which 40 metre?
Well, you've got 30 metres there and 10 metres in the other. I've done 40 to.
Right.
This room's not included in the Arnona, so you 110 plus this. That and that is another 50 or so, 160. Wow. And you must have 40 metres of Mirapesit, because I know you've got the extra room at the back of it.
Right.
So you've got about 200 metres work on it, it's even a bit more.
A lot of living space.
This stuff up here, as I explained to you just now, is from only when I had left the box of mutzahs and the little beetles came out.
It's discoloration, but it's not. It's
from killing these beetles. That's what it's from. No water issue in here. You're going to get anyway condensation around all the windows when it's winter.
It's cold. Yeah.
And there's stuff there's stuff you can do to it. Yeah. But you've got no problem in this room whatsoever since I've been here.
And all these cupboards are great. These are just going to show this to my wife.
They've been here before we came here.
And these are built in.
Nice cupboards. Plenty of cup space. Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plenty of cup space. Here. This is halal. This was done by an engineer, by the way. Yeah. The floor was done properly. They put a beam down. It's like a Mirapessit situation. If they come out off of here, it was done properly. Yeah. So this ceiling here is a ceiling from the actual original Kaplan. This is where the Mirapessit, the
neighbours?
No, not neighbours. Neighbours and the rooms at the back, Maksanim.
Right.
So we didn't build a new roof. We just built the floor. I was around when it all got done. Yeah. Full waterproof. We've got 50 centimetre walls here. Which is what you need. So you've got space on the other side where there's the rock should never put pressure on. It was done properly. The main thing has been not a drop of water in here. Other than once, I remember there was a drop that came in once. I don't know if it was to here. Oh no, it was in the Mirapessit. It wasn't to here. It was in the Maksan. I'll tell you about that when we get up there.
And these,
there was a
are you planning to take these furnitures?
We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about the furnitures there.
I'm very flexible on that as well. If it fits in,
we can talk about it. Yeah.
I'm not. It's not a stingy thing. I'm happy to give it to you if I can. It depends on we're moving ourselves.
Sure.
But yeah.
This whole back area, you haven't needed to use the air conditioning. You're saying
no air conditioning, no heating.
It stays nice.
The fans are very nice. The fans give you an extra month or two of leeway if you want.
Great.
You know, the air's good here as well. We never know until we did it, but the air's good here. There's no smell in the bathroom. And the light in this room also, you think is in the halal, but people don't mind. They for some reason it's come. You get from
when you open the door, you can see all the way around.
So it's not claustrophobic at all. I'm just telling you. It's not. I'll tell anyone what I'm telling you. This is unfortunately a small room, so you lose. We've used it just as a toy room, but that's why I call it 4.5 rooms.
Could be a one child or an office or something, right?
Right.
There's extra play space.
This is all inbuilt. Obviously, you're going to have all this stuff. Yeah. Also, we put all this in when we got here. Yeah. You've got. This is where the original kitchen was.
Well, obviously, you're going to have. You're leaving these things.
This is all part.
It's all built in.
Built in.
Wow, that's great. That's really great.
Also, you would have. It's built, designed for the space.
It's amazing.
You put an extra thing in there to make it cover over. This, unfortunately, I had to do a fix up here. It's dragged down over the years, and I put a fix so it doesn't come off. But it's fine. We don't even use the space up there. This you need. Yeah. Meaning this comes off the rails quite easily if you
right.
So I put a thing to stop it.
Be careful. Okay.
Yeah. It's safe for now. What I've done. This is original build. Unfortunately, my kids knocked out that for you. But,
okay.
Yeah. Now here's one problem. This is not a problem. Yeah. We'll tell you. Yeah.
It's who checked at the house. Yeah.
Yeah. This is the least. It looks the worst, but it's the least of the problems. Yeah. Because this every year. You get during the pouring down raining season, so it's not in December. It happens in your January when it really pours for a few days from the trot. Yeah, we get this water damage on the wall only. Yeah, the floor's original floor not been touched. You can see the floor's not damaged at all. Yeah, which is why he's not worried about it at all. Because that proves that it's no problem because it's just in the wall. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't look so nice. Yeah, but in terms of
it doesn't make sense to even fix it because every year it's going to.
You can fix it. I mean, this one I'm sure you can fix. I know why it's here. No one's closed. When they put down the floor, they didn't close off the kitchen properly. There's I think it's even the the water that goes out to the drain out there. Yeah,
Ah.
I think it's from rainwater, but you definitely can fix that. I say definitely. In my estimation, this is fixable. Yeah,
Okay.
it's just a matter of doing it. It's not a problem.
But
yeah?
it's not just only the wall. You have to go under the.
No, you have to. The problem is not the wall. The problem
Right.
is somewhere there's an opening from the water that's
it.
not been closed off. Yeah,
Got it.
so it needs. But it's not a problem in terms of. The USAP was not bothered about that at all. I don't know
Right.
why, because it's.
Mm.
But you just have to do
And
it every
this,
year.
have you touched it? Like
Yeah,
it's,
every year I touch. I do it every year.
You
I
scrape
will
it and spackle
off, yeah, spackle it and then just
Paint it over.
That's what I'm doing.
you do it yourself?
Yeah, it takes me
cool.
about 3 or 4 hours. I do the. That's why I'm saying by 1,000 shekels a year on this stuff.
Right.
You have to do there. You have to do 2 other places over here. I'll show
Right,
you.
right.
But that I just do it myself because I don't, But I never wanted to bother spending money on it. But,
Right.
it's fixable. It's not fixable.
Right.
That one. This room, all the electrics are fine everywhere in the house. There's no issue with any electrics. Now, let's go now. This room also is nothing to talk about. That wall we added. You've got a nice electric box over here. It's all brand new when we did it. It's all the wiring was new. It's all fine.
Shabbos clock?
Yeah, I don't know if they even work. We don't.
Oh,
We leave it
you don't
on the
use
whole
it?
time.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Because when you're leaving the lights on, and it's
Right.
the time you turn them off, it's not really
What,
advantageous.
what about air conditioning on Shabbos?
That's a separate unit.
And it has its own
time.
Shabbos
Yeah,
clock?
but the
Okay.
lights, we just leave the lights.
Yeah,
on
just 1 or 2
24 hours.
lights. It's not.
They're not expensive anymore. Lights.
Right, the bulbs go forever. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, so this room absolutely fine. Now here's the problem. You've got a problem up here.
Right.
Did I tell you about this already?
Yeah, you showed me this once. Yeah.
Now this one I don't think is fixable so easily. Yes, I said yes, but I don't think it's so simple. Yeah. Here is the water comes in. It's not terrible at all.
Right.
It won't go below here.
Right.
Yeah. It's not.
You get like little drips.
It's not
or
mouldy. It's just dealing with
a
every
wetness.
year.
Right.
Wetness, and it'll come down. No, it doesn't really drip. Just you see it all swell the wall, and this. How many years this can take, I don't know. Yeah, I'm being completely honest with you. Yeah, but every year I just fix it up again.
Same thing with scraping, spackle,
No,
painting.
nothing. Only spackle and painting. Yeah.
Yeah.
This the things up here were the first year. They went. They never
Right.
came back again. Yeah. We just spent a little bit of money on. I had someone go up on the roof and put some stuff in. Wherever he could.
But this you could also scrape and paint in it, and then it'll
No,
won't
this
come
doesn't come back. This is
Right.
not the only problem you're getting year after year is
Right.
over there. This
Right.
this happened the first time. It's just never.
It's never
You
fixed
can
it.
tidy this up yourself. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't have to fix this every year.
Right.
It's only that corner over there. Now here. Oh, so you've got your. This will obviously get. You can do better than we ever have.
Right.
Just the natural water condensation comes in here. But you can get rid of this stuff. He's told me.
The corners.
You
Right.
put better mouldy. You put better stuff on there. But that's just something that's in every house.
Okay.
This here, I didn't know the full issue, but Yitzhak's told us. I'm just going to turn that off. The same thing here. Only during the serious rain,
Right.
this wall below from here down across here,
Right.
not higher. Yeah.
Right.
Gets also blistering. Yeah, and you have to clean that up again. Same thing. Yeah.
Same thing like that.
This is the original piece of wood from 10 years ago, this
Right.
piece here. I've never changed it. I think I even might have upstairs some stuff in the Maksan, yeah? However, what I didn't know is that, and I've got another little problem over by the bedroom door.
Right.
He said that the reason why it happens, and it is obviously going to make this gets ruined a bit. You can see it's a bit ruined,
Right.
yeah?
Right.
I personally would say you've got years left in it if you want
Right.
to just put up with it, yeah?
Right.
But he said the solution is you'd have to bring up all this. It's not such a terrible job. It sounds worse than it is. You bring up all this floor and
Right.
they reseal it properly and put new tiles down. I'm estimating that at 20,000 shekels. I was involved in the work. I know
Right.
it's involved. They do it in about a morning. They knock the whole thing out and
Right.
put it around.
Put in a nicer tile.
It's labour. The tiles themselves are not a fortune.
Right.
2,000, 3,000 for 5,000
Right.
of material. Let's say
Right.
the tiles and the waterproofing. So 10,000 of labour for a day's work. I can't. We've got to chuck away some rubbish as well.
Sure.
I don't think you've got a massive problem here. But that is the one thing that I didn't know about.
I know that
when
Dina
we
wants.
spoke.
She wants to make like some kind of thing for plants. So we could tear it up and make a perimeter of plants or something.
This is something you don't have to do today.
Yeah.
You really don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you. What I'm telling you now, you can go years still. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And I also thought to myself, but maybe it's knows better. But I thought maybe this has never really been that. Maybe they should put some more attempt at trying
Maybe
to.
the
seal
water's
there.
getting in there.
Yeah.
Right.
But the
Like
thing
that.
is also coming in there a little bit as well from this bedroom. So That's basically
That's the master bedroom.
master bedroom. That's the only real thing in the whole apartment that he was
Okay, cool.
reported ready to.
By the way, okay, afterwards we'll talk about the trampoline. We have a 3-meter trampoline. Maybe we'll trade with you. Anyways, we'll talk about it. Right?
These are small people.
Yeah.
This also's got a life shelf. I don't know how long it's going to last you anymore. You know, it stays here. I'm not being. We were happy with what we got. I put this up every year.
This canvas.
Sooner or later, you're going to have to get this done.
You don't have trouble with pigeons with droppings?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
No, we don't. But what happens every year, when the first rain comes, you can't see now. He's got a gutter up there on his shelf, and it pours over. So you get a load of rubbish come over the first rain. Yeah. So I just
once a year.
I just do it. I just clean it up myself.
Okay.
But yeah.
And
nice.
the schach holds on the slant.
It's lovely to look out here.
Can tie the schach on.
It's a nice apartment. You'll be very happy, especially if you're as excited about it. You'll be very happy.
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
You've got nice neighbours for you. You know the neighbours.
Yes, we do, and the pool.
It makes a big difference to have,
totally.
the park and the.
It's wonderful. Yes, across the park.
Anyway, so that's that room's closed that. That's the main issue. What I just told you about there.
Yes.
Everything else is fine. It's not
yes.
really. Even that, I don't think is a big thing. The kitchen. There's anything to put here other than the original, like little things like this. Knob's different because he didn't give us the things.
Okay.
But this is on its last legs. This actual piece of wood here. I've managed to put that on many times myself, but that's not. But that's something. It's not part of the problem.
But the dishwashers themselves are good. They
work. They're all working. The fridge is working still. And we'd be open to lots of options if,
we'll talk about
if I can.
We'll talk about
not for money. It's not. It's just a matter of practicality.
What you need, what you don't need. Yeah.
Yeah. What we need, what we don't need. The gas. I'd be very happy if it all goes smoothly and we can give you furniture. I'd be happy to do that. It's not a problem.
Thank you. Yeah.
The gas is fine. Everything's fine in here. There's nothing to talk about. Is there anything to talk about the kitchen? I don't think so. This was just so you know. This was in the original builds. This is the hallway.
Right.
Yeah, and this was a toilet here. Yeah.
Right.
This wall is part of their wall, I think. It wasn't. It was. I can't remember. But anyway, we took this out. This bathroom as well. This is also brand. This was new 13 years ago. Whenever we did it. Also, no problems at all. There's no problems with the smell. And there's no problems with any water coming in.
Wonderful.
The toilet seat needs a replacement. I mean, no, you don't need to do it. It does need replacement.
It's easy. Yeah.
It's just the top. It's not tough. Yeah. You've got a water, if this comes out, you have to lift it out. Behind there's one of the water entries to where all the, the pipes of the water, you turn them on and off.
You turn them off.
It's behind this thing here.
Okay.
Tap, we keep this on low, don't know why. These don't have safety things, we've never had a problem so far. We had a problem in and there's no issue here. The bath thing, unfortunately, you have to use one of these. You have to just plug as opposed to.
Oh, it doesn't close by itself. Okay.
Yeah, they used to when we first got
it.
I'm just sending you all the bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Just reminding me that this shower unit, also not important, but the Arab did it on purpose. Oh my gosh.
Okay, it happens. we have plenty of those.
Oh, really? Or we don't really get a tiny bit of them. But, this tap here, is upside down. So unfortunately, the red is the other way around to which the Arab did it on purpose. They even tiled it wrong in here. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the Arab did it on purpose anyway. And they were okay with rules. It wasn't terrible. So anyway, so that's that. This is halal as well, so nothing to report in this room at all, I don't think.
Gotcha.
This is your original sink, that was the original area, not the actual plumbing is the original plumbing.
Right.
We put a sink back in here, but this was originally a shower and a bathroom. Yeah, you've got a nice deep space here.
Right, those obviously you're leaving. Right,
To be honest with you, I'm pretty sure the cockroaches come in because I know when we had it a little while ago, a few years ago, upstairs when they had no people in the place.
Oh, yeah.
We got cockroaches down here. When they sorted it out, we went away. And I'm pretty sure no one's been in that place for 6 months now. We started to see some cockroaches. So I think it's coming from there. I mean that sincerely. I'm not. This is the other place where you got one of these. They've got two of them in the house. One here.
This is the other electric.
This
is water. Right.
This is the original water, and there's another second one as big as that for the extra halal stuff over there. Yeah. Your air conditioner's up here. 2 entrances.
Right.
Just whilst we're
This
doing
is the other unit. This is the one with the Shabbos clock.
This is the one we use, yeah, the
Right.
main one. It's a powerful. It's two parts to it.
Great.
You've got an entry here where you can clean this vent, and there's
Mhm.
one where you can clean the back vent. You have to do both of them.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
there's two places to clean the air
Mhm.
conditioner. Remind me about that if you do. If it all goes through and we do, you do so.
Yeah.
Then I'll tell you about these things. This is the what's the name room? What's this called? The
Bedroom.
bedroom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now there's one other issue now with water, which is not an issue because see up there.
Right.
Yeah. Asked Yitzhak about it, but we've had that for about 10 years. It's not got worse, it's not got better, it just stays there, so I've never dealt with it. But yeah, basically we're stuck with that. I don't know where it's coming from. I know I've got.
I mean, you haven't scraped and spackled that.
No,
I mean,
I've not touched it.
Presumably, if you did, it wouldn't come back. Like.
Never touched
Yeah,
it. I
yeah.
didn't even know about it until about a year ago, and someone
Right.
pointed it out to me. I didn't even know.
Right.
Yeah, but I've never touched that at all.
Okay.
This one in here is the main bathroom.
Right.
Nice room, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, air conditioning works very nicely in the whole
That's
house. You get
nice,
enough.
spacious,
You get
yeah.
enough air, cold air everywhere.
Right.
This gets a bit too cold. My
Right.
bit. This one. We're right next to the main air. It gets cold in here. Yeah.
I don't mind that. My wife.
This
Yeah.
bed doesn't. This one does.
Oh, that's a
Um,
good important thing to know.
What was I going to say about this room? Yeah, this room we took out. Just so you know, we took out 60 centimeters on each sway here to make it a bit bigger.
Yeah, we also our master bedroom is so yeah. That's how it is for us. It's
Yeah.
just this makes a big difference. That little
It's
bit
a
of
small
extra
amount,
space.
but she told us to do it. She was good.
It
Here's
really
the
makes a
problem
difference.
here. So
That's
again,
the same as
yeah,
the other place, right?
Yeah, so it must be something's coming in somehow.
You actually have water in the room? No, it
No,
just gets
it's-
damp.
yeah, but it is this destroying gradually and slowly the
Right.
the floor. So
So replacing those tiles is a good idea, but not pressing.
yeah, or
right.
replacing the floor in here anyway. You want to do. You're no rush to do it at all.
Right,
but
right.
we're going to have to do it one day, or
Right.
you don't do it one day. You wait
Right.
10 years. I've not done it, so
Right.
I've got a problem up here, which is almost a brand new problem. You can't see the problem here because I'm just telling you about it.
Yeah.
I get a splash of wet comes up here,
Mhm.
and I'm almost certain I know what's happening. It's coming from upstairs.
Right.
It's the drain. Our drain points there.
Right.
We've got a drain point just by that corner.
Right.
Exactly the same place here, yeah.
Right.
And they've got a drain pipe going in the wall. I've looked at theirs upstairs, and it's damaged. So they need to
Right.
they need to fix that up. Yeah.
So that's
You're not getting
yeah.
you're not getting a big problem here.
If they'll just clear it out, maybe it won't happen
or
anymore.
fix it up. Now,
Right.
I only it happened about a year ago, so but I don't know for sure here.
Right, okay.
Yeah, the owner,
Yeah.
he's a businessman and he doesn't want any hassle.
Mm.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he said that when he comes here, he'll look into do
Okay.
it. I'm sure they get insurance or something. But anyway, that's a problem that you won't know about until you've moved in. So I'm telling you
Right.
about it in advance. Yeah.
Right.
I don't think it's a big issue as well, but it's something which we can't
Something,
control. It's coming
right.
from upstairs. So.
Right. Right.
But,
It's really
um,
on them to fix it.
I don't think you'll have a problem with him. I'm not a prophet. I don't want
Yeah, I
to quote
understand.
it for something that just because he just doesn't. It's not a small money thing. It's not a big. This bathroom lovely. Again, I have a problem with my back, and I have steaming hot baths.
Oh.
I need to, and there's no problem ever with anything in the no water problems at all. Also, original. We put this in. So all this is here.
Yeah, it's totally nice.
Yeah. We use this as an area. There's your air conditioner.
Right.
Also working, Adcan worked very nicely, no problem with it at all.
Yeah, about how old is it? It's
Since we came in, it's 12 years,
12
13 years we got it, yeah.
okay.
It always, probably wouldn't hurt to get it regassed,
Right.
but I don't even know if you need that at the moment, yeah. This must be the one from, I didn't even know it was here.
Right.
I forgot about it. This is the one from the back of the house.
Right. Which you
yeah.
hardly ever use. Right.
Which I never use, yeah. This thing falls down, you have to just get there must be a way of fixing this up. I've never done that.
Okay.
I've lived with this for 10 years.
Is it
There's
just
stuff
for-
that's nearly
right.
all. There's almost nothing new. I've
The
just
big
lived
drain
with the
here.
stuff that I've had.
Right.
This stuff has got worse over the years. It never used to be like that when we moved in.
Right.
Again, it doesn't really matter, but at some point, is an investment.
Depending what we want to do with this space. Yeah.
This space is ideal for what we're using it, though. It's set up for it because you'll decide
Yeah.
yourself.
And you
Behind
keep
here,
you keep your wash and dry outside, and
yes.
it doesn't affect them. They
and
work
it stays
fine.
dry. Although I can put this
Yeah.
cover over it.
Right.
Yeah, in the winter, and it's
Right.
fine.
Right.
It works nice. We've got power.
They're plugged in and
I've
right.
got extra
Okay.
power cords when we did it. I think it's a great place to put it in that place. Behind here is just the pipes of the building.
Right, we have the same
Everyone
thing.
has
We have the same thing.
something
Both,
to
yeah.
do. I didn't even know it was there until Yitzhak pointed out to me. He made me open it. The first time I opened it in 10 years. So yeah, you can ask him. Yeah, all the neighbours have been fine. We've had no problems with overflows with any neighbours. I mean, there's no hidden problems with neighbours. You know, there's certain things can go on in buildings you don't wish you don't want to know about, and we've had nothing at all, so that's good.
Right.
And they,
That's basically it.
yeah, I don't think. The only
You can
last
look at the
thing
Machzal.
I told you about
Yeah.
is that because the kitchen's here, another thing you won't know about until you move in, is that I do it twice a year. I have to, and it's a 15-minute job, I know, because I've got down to I'll tell you how to do it. Every few months, I've got to take this off. This thing just lifts off, it's like, yeah. I've got the snake, and you have to put the snake through to clear out, because it's 7 meters from here to the thing, and it gets more clogged than a normal one. So you have to clean it out, but you clean it out and it's done. It's not a...
What is it that you put in there? Like
The snake, this thing here.
it's like a thing with bristles. It's like a,
This metal thing here. It's the right one. I've learned how to do it. Yeah, I'll tell you how to do it.
you just stick it all the way through.
Yeah.
And
Just push it in like this and keep on pushing it, and then you shake it.
It cleans
and
it
it
up.
comes out. It's done. Done.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You have to do it from. You do it from there to the end. It's just.
just
I
to
wear
clear
gloves.
the build up over the years.
It's 15 minutes again, without exaggeration, because I've worked out how to do it.
Right.
When we first got here, we used to get somebody out to do it. It was 250 shekels a time.
Wow.
And then, which wasn't a fortune. It was only 3 times we did in the year. Whatever,
Right,
you know.
but if it's
It wasn't-
easy to do, there's no reason.
But then one of the guys told me what to do.
Mhm.
He sold me that thing for 400 shekels, and I do it better than they did it because they use the machines. They're doing it. But
Right.
once you learn once you understand what's going on, you can do it much better. So you have to do
It's just
that.
to clear up the blockage, like.
Yes, you'll see. Or what happens is that point where I
That's the
showed
drainage
you,
under the
you'll
kitchen.
see that when you're having the water goes out the bath, it starts bubbling out, and that's when you know you've got to do it.
Ah.
You've got more time.
Which bath? The bathtub.
That bath in
in
there.
the-
That's the only place you know about what I'm telling you. You'll see
Right.
it bubbling over there. You've got to do that's probably twice, and then you'd have to do once. I mean, there's one under the fridge. Yeah,
Right.
you have to do it under the fridge and through to here.
Right.
It's not a it's
You do that also.
I do that. This is once a year, and that one's at least twice a year.
Okay.
This one's it just gets built up. So
How do you know when to do this one? Is there like
no,
a-
it's only the only place you ever get a problem is from where I showed you.
Uh-huh.
You'll see it bubbling.
and then you know about both places? Or-
Or it's all the same line.
Oh, got it. I got
But
it.
you can go for longer on here
Right.
because the reason why it's bubbling up is because it's pushing water out both ways
Right.
and it's hitting blockage. So
Right.
so you can get a bit more time just by cleaning it out from that side. But sooner or later you should also do this. You have to do this side. You just
Got it.
I know how to do it. I'll tell
Both
you
sides of the
more.
thing. Got it.
Yeah. It's not terrible at all. Yeah.
And these tiles are very beautiful in the kitchen. Who did your wife make those? Or the,
We bought those separately. Yeah.
so nice. I'm just trying.
The damage here.
Yeah.
The damage with water on the floor here was from overpouring.
Oh, because you're sitting and eating here by the table. Yeah.
No, but it was also not. It was from overpouring of water onto
Oh.
the floor, and I had 2 problems. Once I had a problem with the water filter,
Mhm.
it had a little hole in it, and it was pouring out water. I didn't know. We've got some look. But these are just these problems have gone away. But the consequence of having any water on this floor. I had a problem with one of these things here. So you can see it's gone a bit. It's not perfect anymore. Not this piece of wood down here.
Mhm.
But that's just that was a leak, and you can't do anything about it. When there was a leak,
This is the filter for this thing.
yes, which is fixed. I mean,
Right.
I didn't.
Works,
this
yeah.
wasn't on properly. It was leaking out all the time. I didn't know about it. Only a small amount, but it builds up over time.
Got it.
How did I find out?
This by the way is wood. Actually,
No,
it looks like wood, but it's
it was good quality. It was what they told us. The German. It was all
Right.
You've got tiles underneath here mostly,
Right.
and we just put the wood on top. It's not so expensive, but this
Ah.
is not real wood. It's laminated, whatever it is, but good
Okay.
quality laminated.
Mhm.
How did I know that we had a problem there? And the second problem we had earlier, 5, 6, 7 years earlier, is the neighbour downstairs
Oh.
had under their kitchen, their area here in their house is a kitchen,
Right.
they had water damage come on their ceiling.
On the ceiling. Oh, yeah.
And so it must be, because I've had 2 problems here. I've had one from that water filter,
Right.
and we had another problem, which was on this